way.
Ever try to hold back your feelings? But it just wouldn't say. But when I finally found the words to say.
Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Today's video is going to be another watch me work, and I've already applied my client's full cover extensions. So we used the Apres Natural Medium Stiletto and Natural Medium Coffin. I always discuss with my clients in advance what they have in mind for their set, and she and I were both thinking very bright for her set, and this is the photo that I used as inspo. I really like the way the black stood out next to those bright pigments and then those little pops of white. So yeah, I really love the way this set turned out. So to start off, I am doing one coat of IGel Beauty's Piglet, and I am going to cure that for 60 seconds. So once I have Piglet fully cured, I'm going in with one coat of DND-Satin Barbie. The reason I chose to do Satin Barbie as my second coat as opposed to another coat of Piglet is because Piglet is a very opaque color. I don't need more coverage. I just need to brighten the color that I already have. And Satin Barbie is a more sheer color, and Piglet is a more opaque color. So by going in with one coat of Satin Barbie, I get the brightness that I'm looking for, and Piglet provided the coverage. So we're doing one coat of Satin Barbie and curing that for 60 seconds. Because our design is done with pigment powders, I am going to top coat her nails with a no wipe top coat. If you've ever used chrome powders or pigments, you know that they stick to everything. So by painting her nails with this no wipe top coat, the pigment powders will only stick to my white gel polish that I'm going to be placing on top of it. So you want to do a very thin layer of no wipe top coat, being sure to cover the entire nail so that your pigment powders will not stick to the pink background at all. So I'm going to go ahead and do one thin coat and cure that for 60 seconds. Now that our no wipe top coat has been fully cured, I'm going in with IGel Beauty's Pure White and my Nails by Dev Hella Cute liner brush and my trusty Amazon long liner brush. So I'm using my long liner just to create the outline of the design that I'm drawing. And then I fill it in with either the long liner or I'll switch to my short liner brush. Just depends on how I feel at the moment. But yeah, I'm just randomly placing like white swirls, half circles, and whatever else I feel like on her nails. And then I am curing those for 60 seconds. IGel Beauty's Pure White is perfect for pigments. It has the perfect amount of tack to hold the pigment on. So once I'm done drawing the design on, I don't have to go over it with a second coat. One coat is enough to give me the coverage that I need for my pigment powders. I actually like to cure for 60 seconds twice, just to make sure that it is fully cured all the way through. I've noticed that if I don't cure it twice, some spots are not cured enough and the pigments don't want to adhere properly. So for good measure, I will cure the nails for 60 seconds twice, just to make sure that they are fully cured and the pigments will stick properly. Now that our gel polish is cured, here are the pigments that I'm going to be using to add color to that white base. I put down a paper towel just to protect my surface because pigments can be really messy. And if you've been following me for a while, then you know I like to do one color at a time on every nail before I move to the next color. Not every nail will get every color. It just depends on where I place the color and how much space I have to add colors to it. I try to put my colors down in a way that makes sense. So for example, I will do blue to purple or blue to green. I wouldn't do blue to red. I try to put my colors in a way that if they blend, or if I want to blend them side by side, that they blend well together. I wouldn't do yellow to purple, but I would do yellow to orange or red to orange or pink to purple. I try to make it make sense so that they just look nice side by side and they blend well together. So what I'm doing is using a small flat brush to tap the pigments into the white gel polish. So a couple of pigment tips that I've learned along the way that I want to share with you are: number one, use your yellow pigment last. Neon yellow is the lightest neon pigment color. So if you do it first, all of the other pigment particles will get into it and your yellow will be contaminated with other colors and not be as clear and bright because you have specks of purple in it. You have specks of, I don't know, green in it or specks of red in it. Use your yellow pigment last. My second tip when using pigment powders is to use a dense, short-haired art brush. Do not use a fluffy eyeshadow brush or any type of fluffy bristle brush. It's so much harder to isolate your pigments when you're using a bigger brush. So try to get a flat art brush or some sort of short hair art brush to make sure that your pigments are isolated and they look a whole lot better because you can place them exactly where you want them to be. I've gone ahead and dusted off the excess pigment powder, and now I'm going in with my IGel Beauty Dynamic Black Gel Polish and my Nails by Dev Hella Cute Liner. I'm just using the black gel polish to add some accents to her nails, and I am just kind of putting it wherever I think it looks best. Most of the black accents are thicker at one point and then it kind of thins out a little bit. It's hard to explain, but I'm just placing the black gel polish where I think it looks best, and I am curing for 60 seconds. My black accents have been cured for 60 seconds, and I'm going in with IGel Beauty's Pure White again on my palette, and I'm using my small dotting tools. I'm going in with my really small dotting tool and just adding some white dots on top of that black just to make it pop a little bit, and I'm switching between dotting tools based on how big or small I want the dot to be. Once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go ahead and cure that for 60 seconds. Now that my white dots have been fully cured, I'm going in with these liner gel paints from IGel Beauty, and I believe I used every color except the blue. I am taking my Nails by Dev liner and I'm adding that color to the other side of the design. So wherever I placed that black design, I'm going to the other side and adding my color. And as always, I am doing all of one color before I move to the next color. And I am curing each color for 60 seconds. I really love these gel paint liners. The viscosity is really good. They are perfect for nail art, especially like swirls and lines, unlike regular gel polish that tend to be a little bit thin. These gel paints or gel liners are a lot thicker, so once you put down your design or your swirl or your line, you don't have to worry about it moving. Now, I usually wipe the tacky layer off before I use any type of gel paint or gel polish on top of one another. But in this case, because we top coated with that no wipe top coat, that wasn't necessary. To finish up this set, I'm going in with my no wipe top coat, being very careful and making sure that I cover the entire nail. We don't want her to accidentally wash off the pigment powder, so we want to make sure that the nails are fully protected by our no wipe top coat. Once all of her nails have been top coated, I'm going to go ahead and cure for 60 seconds. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. I was looking at my analytics and I have a lot of people that watch that have not hit that subscribe button. So if you enjoy my content and you want to see more, please go ahead and click that subscribe button. And I hope to see you all again soon in the next one. Bye.